Hello everyone, my name is Z Yang, and for my final presentation, I'll be presenting on the different Italian restaurant styles. In my presentation, I will explain most of the restaurant styles in Italy. I will also discuss some common things you should know while dining out, including the type of service you should expect, asking for the bill, and leaving a tip. Throughout my presentation, I would like you to keep these two questions in mind. 1. What factors distinguish the different types of restaurants in Italy? And 2. Compare and contrast the restaurant styles in Italy to that of the United States. What is similar and what is different? Ristorante is the word for a restaurant in Italian. This is an eatery where you can expect a full-service eating experience. There are different levels of ristorante and they offer a wide variety of food. The price range varies for these restaurants. Some restaurants can be fancy and expensive, so make sure you look at the menu before sitting down. More upscale cuisines is usually served in these type of restaurants. Trattoria are family-run restaurants where they serve home-style cooking. Trattoria is very similar to a restaurante, but there are some slight differences. A restaurante is more likely to be on a main street with high traffic, while trattoria is more likely located on side streets. It is generally more casual and the prices is generally cheaper. In terms of size, trattoria is usually not as big as a fancy restaurant. An osteria is a small restaurant that offers simple dishes and regional food. It is an informal atmosphere and the prices are usually cheap. However, some osterias can be trendy and more upscale. It is more of a neighborhood joint that serves simple menu consisting of local favorites than a fancy restaurant. Pizzeria are pizza restaurants and is the most popular type of eatery in Italy. Pizzas are generally prepared in a wood-fire oven. In a pizzeria, you're likely to find other things on the menu besides pizza, such as pasta and sandwiches. These restaurants are moderately priced. In Italy, it is generally assumed that each person orders a pie for themselves and is not shared with other people. There's also pizza a taglio places where you can buy pizza by the slice and the pizza is priced by weight. Tavolata literally translates into hot table. This is the closest thing there is to Italian fast food. In a tavolata, you find a counter for pre-made dishes which you order by the piece or by weight, and which are reheated for you. They're popular with business people who don't have the luxury of a long lunch break, and are also an option for bringing home dinner when you don't want to cook. A bar is different than our typical American bar that focuses on serving alcohol. The Italian bar is like a corner cafe where you can grab a quick cup of coffee and pastry in the morning, or grab a snack and soft drink or juice to go. You can also go there for sandwiches and ice cream for lunch. The selection is not always extensive, but prices are generally cheap. In most bars, you go to the cashier first and place your order. Then you take your ticket to the counter and order what you paid for. At a cafe or bar, there are usually two sets of prices, one for eating standing up and one for table service. Table service generally costs more because there will be a waiter or waitress serving you. A gelateria is an Italian ice cream shop that sells gelato. Gelato is not the same as ice cream. It is made with lighter cream and milk and often comes with many unique flavors. You are also likely to find other desserts in a gelateria. A pasticceria is a cafe that has its own bakery. It serves fresh pastries, cakes, and sandwiches. It also offers food to go. At busy pasticerias, they also implement the payment system where you need to pay for your food first at the cash register and take a receipt to the counter to get your food from the server. A paninoteca is a sandwich shop. It serves different types of sandwiches, especially panini. Panini are grilled sandwiches and are available both hot and cold. The Italian panini is said to be much better than those found in the United States, so it is a must-try. A lot of people come to a paninoteca to get a quick and cheap lunch. The shop sometimes offers a small standing space for patrons to eat, but most people eat these sandwiches on the go or on a bench outside. A roasteria are small roadside restaurants for quick and easy food. Usually there's very limited or no seating and the restaurant relies on a takeaway or stand-up model. A roasteria will usually have roast chicken or other meats available. There's also a good selection of all kinds of pre-made meals. These are popular spots for Italians to stop by on the way home if they don't feel like cooking dinner that night. For lunchtime, there are often smaller portions you can buy and eat. Taverna are small eateries that serve local specialties. They used to be a very casual dining place, but now there are more formal ones. Menu offerings will most likely not be extensive, but prices are generally moderate. And agriturismo is a working farm that offers accommodations and meals. According, according to the Italian law, they can only serve local made products, except for drinks. An Italian agriturismo will usually only serve food to guests prepared from raw material produced on the farm or at least locally. Some will even allow the guests to actually participate in the activities surrounding the farm. Some people initially thought that their stay on the farm would be an uncomfortable stay, but many agriturismo actually feature rather luxurious accommodations such as swimming pools and dinners. Auto grill are markets and restaurants found in the rest areas of the expressways. You can be surprised by some of the food that is served in some auto grills. Some of the larger auto grills have food that you can buy to take home or a variety of food items you can take on a picnic. Autogrill was originally founded in Italy, and now it operates in 40 different countries as a multinational catering service. Family-style dining is very common among the Italians. This involves ordering a large dish of Italian food to share with the others at the table, such as large dishes of pasta, chicken, and seafood. Some of these dishes take longer for the chef to prepare, so the chef rather cook a large portion for a group of people to share. It also reinforces the idea that dining should be a communal experience. Restaurant service in Italy is different than in the United States. Typically, there is no front of the house host, and you may have more than one waiter serving you. So if you need something, you can usually just get the attention of the server walking closest to your table. Sometimes service is slightly slower compared to the fast-paced, get in and get out attitude of many American restaurants. Italians pride themselves on providing excellent dining experiences. The waiter will almost never bring the bill until you ask for it. When you're ready for the bill, simply ask for "O conto" or do the internationally known hand gesture with your hand raised in the air asking for the check. The prices listed on the menu include the sales tax. Most restaurants in Italy will charge a cover charge for items such as bread, condiments, and supplies. This is a fixed fee charged by the person and usually ranges from €3 to €5 per person. This is often automatically added onto your bill, and this is perfectly normal and perfectly legal. Restaurants might also automatically include service charge on your bill. Make sure you read the fine print on the menu to see if there's a statement about service charge. Or you can ask the workers in the restaurant to see if service charge is already included on the bill. It is often 8 to 15% of your total bill. If service charge is not included, it is customary to leave a tip. Leaving a tip is not required just like in the United States. If service charge is not already included on the bill, leave around 10% for regular service. You may leave more or less tip depending on your dining experience and on your waiter. In some cases, you will not have space on your credit card slip to leave a tip, so it is recommended to leave a cash tip directly on the table or give it to your waiter. This concludes my presentation on restaurant styles in Italy. I hope you all gain a better understanding of the different types of restaurant in Italy and learn some common etiquette for dining out. Thank you.